Hi, Marine Science. Today you guys are reading and annotating a document independently. While you do that, I just wanted to make a video to support you in that and help you see how to use Cami, because that's what you're going to use. So this is an opportunity for us to learn about Darwin and his journey to kind of generate the theory of evolution, and an opportunity for us to learn how to use the tool Cami, which is something you can use for all of your classes. So you'll go into Google Classroom, and then what you should do is just click on the Darwin's Voyage assignment, and then you'll find a PDF that looks like this. And in order to annotate a PDF, you're going to go up to the top where it says Open With, click on that, and then you're going to click Annotate with Cami. You should have that option on your Chromebook. If you don't, feel free to email me. Perfect. And then this should go away in a second. There we go. So there are 4 things I want you to do while you're reading. Generate questions. Look for things that relate to what we've talked about in class. Find the definition to words you don't know. And highlight interesting things. So I'm going to start with showing you what you would do if you generated a question. So I'm going to use the comment tool for that. Now, if I was going through and I read that his trip began in Plymouth, England, and headed south towards Canary and Cape Verde Islands off of northwestern Africa, one question I might have is, how long does it take to get from England to Cape Verde Islands? Probably a long time. I don't actually know the answer to my question. That's a real question. Okay, next thing I want you to do, does something relate to what we've talked about in class? Underline it. All right, so to underline something, you're going to use the markup tool, which is right here. And then, let's see. So, I'm going to go a little further. Here it says, for example, in the Cape Verde Islands, he observed within the rocks of the cliff a layer of shells that must have originated in the ocean. While making observations, so then when you go to markup, you go ahead and click the underline tool, and then I should be able to underline it. Beautiful. So this is something we talked about yesterday that, oh my goodness, that scientists make observations. So that's one thing that Darwin did, so I'm going to underline that. Next it says, is there a word you don't know? Use the dictionary tool. So to do that, you go ahead and click on dictionary. And then what if you don't know the word invertebrate? That's kind of a hard word. You can just highlight it once you're selected on the dictionary tool, and it'll tell you that it's an animal without a backbone, and it lists a bunch of different options. So I'm going to go ahead and put that definition in there. An animal without a backbone. All right, and then maybe you just find something interesting. To do that, you're going to click markup and use the highlighter box. And I'm going to say that I find it very interesting that the animals in South America were very unique and then also similar between fossils. So I would just highlight that sentence. Done. So you're going to do this as you go. Please remember, the goal of annotating is not to highlight and underline every single word. That is not going to be productive. Also, I used yellow, and I'm realizing maybe pick a different color over here because the background of this reading is yellow. Email me if you have any questions.